Hey everyone, it's Tony. Uh, just wanted to do a quick video to talk about discouragement. Been seeing a lot of people lately talking about how they're discouraged in their weight loss journey. I recently went to a support group, local support group, and someone was talking about being discouraged, and actually fairly early on. So. Um, I just wanted to encourage people to hang in there. I mean, really, it's none of this is easy, and I think a lot of people really get hung up on wanting to lose weight super fast. Truth is, you didn't gain 100 and some pounds overweight, overnight, and you're not going to lose it that way either. So, let's sort of set our expectations correctly and, be mentally prepared to sort of deal with it. It becomes difficult when the scale doesn't move like you want it to. It becomes difficult when you're comparing yourself to other people. It becomes difficult when you aren't supposed to feel hungry, yet you still want to eat everything in sight. It's hard. I know it's hard. I've been there and still struggle with it at times myself. So I just wanted to encourage people to, keep running the race. As Ex Melanie always says, it's your race at your pace. And I really like that race metaphor, just because I do run and I can relate to it in a variety of ways. But the truth is that your race or your journey has to be on your own terms. Once you accept the fact that you own your journey, you accept the fact that you are in charge of your journey for the most part, you'll stop having a lot of that self-doubt. I think about people who run. Often our encouragement is seeing somebody running a marathon or running some sort of long distance race. Well, you know what? That person didn't just jump out there one morning, throw on some Nikes and say, I'm going to run 26.2 miles and I'm going to do it in record time. Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way for anybody. You have to practice. You have to stay at it. You have to have self-drive and determination to be successful. When you start out running, you're going to have some pain. It's going to be difficult. You're going to run a little bit and not get very far because your shins and feet and back are going to hurt. There's going to be some adversity during this time. Same thing holds true for our weight loss journey. It's not going to be easy peasy where the weight just sheds off and everything's great. You're going to have stalls. You're going to have times when you don't want to do it. There's going to be times where you want to eat the entire house. But you have to just keep running. You have to keep going. When you are learning to run, you don't start off being graceful and, head held high and chest puffed out and taking long, magnificent steps. You're going to run funny and look like a duck as you run down the sidewalk. It's going to happen. Until you train, until you learn, until you teach your body how to do what you want it to do or you need it to do. You're not going to come out of the box being able to run 26.2 miles. You're going to run for a few minutes and then walk. Then you'll be able to run for 5K. then maybe a 10K, and then maybe a half, and then, then maybe a marathon. But here's the truth. Just because person X, Y, or Z can run a marathon, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be able to, or that should be your goal. Or it doesn't mean that you should be disappointed when you're not able to run a marathon. And I think that's one of the things that I want people to realize the most, is that we have to celebrate our victories, no matter what they are. We have to celebrate our strengths and our happy dances and our Wonderland and Tutorvilles and all the other little wacky things that we've come up with in this community. Sometimes you have to celebrate just the fact that you said no to dessert, or you said no to some sort of fattening food. It's all worth celebrating because it's all part of our journey, and it's all victory in some way, shape, or form. So stop being so discouraged when you have a bad week or you have a bad day, for all that matters. Find victory in the little things. Find victory in being an overcomer to some degree. Find victory in the fact that you just keep running the race. That's all I want you to do today, is just keep running. You can do it. I know you can do it. And the important thing to realize is that you're worth it. We're not always going to have a bunch of cheerleaders cheering for us as we run our final victory lap. We want those things, but the truth is that as much as we want our friends and family and people close to us to be very supportive of our journey, that's not always the case. So somewhere deep inside, you have to be your own cheerleader to some degree. Now, there's online groups like Back to Basics where we will gladly cheerlead for you, or the Sassy Sleevers if you're a sleever. And I'm sure there's band groups and DS groups and Bruin Y groups that will gladly cheerlead for you. All over Facebook. Hell, I'll cheerlead for you. I love to see people be successful. But I don't want you to base your success on someone else. Base your success on your small victories. Base your success on your ability to keep running, your ability to keep going, your ability to at least try. That's such a beautiful thing when you try and you get somewhere. You get partially to your destination. And that's the other, you may not get to the final destination that you have in mind. But the truth is that you got somewhere. The truth is that you traveled some distance away from where you were, right? Celebrate that. Love that. Love that about yourself. And I think that will help keep you going. Don't get so down on, all the negative things that you didn't do. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Oh my God, the world's falling apart. Celebrate and find that motivation. And if you don't have that motivation to even start the race, do something to kickstart it. Baby steps. We'll say, do one small thing. Drink your water. If that's your focus for today, do that. Try to get all your protein in first, or try to not drink soda, or whatever the rules are for you, whatever the goals are that you have set. Try to do a little bit at a time. Baby steps. You want to start exercising again? Baby steps. But find some sort of catalyst to make you feel that you're worth it. And I think that's the thing. We all have come into this with usually not such great self-esteem. not realizing what we're really worth. So find a catalyst. Find, go to a Zumba class, or hike a trail that you never did before. Ride a bike. Walk the mall. Whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be exercise. Just find some little thing that stimulates that curiosity in you to say, hey, you know what? I like that feeling. Let me keep trying something new. Let me keep going. Because I like what I feel. I like that sensation, and I like that self-confidence that I accomplished something, that I did something different. And when you feel that feeling that you did something different, expound on that. Keep going. Because at the end of the day, you're worth it. You're absolutely worth it. And you need to realize that and feel that inside, that no matter what people say, you're worth it. You're beautiful inside and out. You have something to contribute. You have something to celebrate. You should celebrate you. Alright. Well, I'm off my bandwagon. So, I hope this did something for somebody. I don't know why I made this video, but just felt led to sort of do this. So, take care. God bless. Have a great week. I'll talk to you soon.